This colostrum, honestly, I don't know if it like actually does anything. But maybe.
What do you mean?
Cause like I don't feel shit from it. Maybe I use the bathroom a little bit better. Maybe I don't know. I think so. Like when you hear the ads for colostrum, it's like this like magical thing. It's like, yeah, like your growth hormone goes up. Like I stopped getting sick. Like I freaking I gained a new arm or some shit. Not bad.
I don't want to, waste this out. I'm the only one on here prepping for it. The girl, your people, bro. Because your bro just stressed.
Alright, we'll get this going for you. You should receive an information email with invoice on a couple of minutes. Have a great day.
Alright, you too. Not bad.
Bye.
Okay, so that was me talking to the store because I need to buy an airbag for my car because 2 days ago someone broke into my car and stole the airbag. Bastards. This is kind of how I've been driving. This is the current situation. Yeah, that's not pretty. I have no horn. Also, driving with an airbag, probably not the safest thing. They broke through the car handle and they just got into the car. The whole thing was actually really well planned out and just executed because in 20 seconds they broke into the car, took this thing out without it blowing up. Didn't cut any wires. It was so smooth. The mechanic actually gave them a compliment. They were like, bro, they did a really good job in this. And they just drove off. I think they just targeting my car in particular, so not much I can do there. Anyways, it could have been worse. I'm just glad they didn't take anything else because, I mean, there's not many things I really care about this car, to be honest. The only thing I care about is about the picture that I have with my girlfriend. Is when we first started dating. That would suck if I lost that. Only thing I care about in this car. Anyways, welcome back, guys. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, come, bring it in, give me a hug. Yes, feels nice. It's been like a year, I think. And I haven't posted anything because I've been posting shorts, but I haven't made these videos because honestly, so much work to make these videos and so little return, honestly. That's why I've been prioritizing other stuff. But I figured once in a while doesn't hurt, right? A lot has happened in the last year. We competed again.
Let's go, Brian! Let's go, Brian!
From South Ozone Park, New York, bryanblaciofit.
And there's a few things there. So first is we got our ass whooped. We got 15th place on that one, unfortunately. But we did finally stabilize that weight cap. Okay, for some reason my camera just died. But not died, but just the hot temperature or something. But what I was saying, what was I saying? Fuck, I forgot. Right, that we stabilized the weight cap. So now we are at 202. And that's great because now I'm not guessing. So, okay, I'm gonna tell you guys what happened the last show. Going into the show, I wasn't even prepping for that show. We did the Charlotte Pro. There we go. It wasn't the show that I was prepping for initially. I was originally gonna do the New York Pro, which was 4 weeks later, but I'll get back on that. I was prepping for 8 weeks already, and I got down in shape really fast, really quick. My body was just responding really well. And decided to just jump into a show because I wanted to get that weight cap situated. So I knew what to do for the New York Pro. But once I did that show, they told me weight cap was 202, which is great. But I also realized that I cut down so much. I got down all the way down to 187 pounds. Which is good because I got super lean, but at the same time, because I was trying to get to that 194, because I wasn't sure if it was 194 or 202, that I couldn't fill back out on time. I ate so much food, but I just, sometimes you just need time to fill back out, and unfortunately I didn't. And I also didn't sleep that night. I slept like 1 hour. I just could not sleep for the life of me. I don't know why. And yeah, I showed up terrible, honestly. I feel like I was just so like flat, and like there was no pop to me, to the point where like after the show I was so mad and upset about the what happened. Not about the placing, but the fact that I couldn't show up my best, that I like had some food, took a small nap, went back to the gym that same day, and I look way different. Like, because I did that show, now I know that 202 is the weight that I need to be at every time, which helps so much. Now I'm not guessing anymore. So that was the best thing that happened from that show. Other than that, we learned a few things, and like diet wise, like the ratio of things, and like peak week and stuff. So competing is always great for that sense, because you're always experimenting, you're learning about your body. And right now I'm just taking some time off, because 187 is 15 pounds under that weight cap. Guys, that's so much room to grow. So I'm gonna take some time off. I don't know exactly how much yet. The shows that I'm looking at are next year. I'm still kind of like debating if I should do the New York Pro, or if I should do this other show in Jersey, which is like late in the year, that's new. Yeah, they don't have many shows over here in New York, New Jersey area, at least as far as like pro shows. The only one is the New York Pro, and honestly I don't think I'm ready for New York Pro at this moment. So that's why I'm still like thinking. So we'll see. By the way, I'm just sharing guys with you because I don't really care if you guys like no, because I don't know, some people are iffy about this. Like, I've seen other competitors that are like, nah, keep it on the down low, don't tell people you're gonna do a show and stuff. And I'm like, I don't really like, I don't gain anything, I don't lose anything from not telling you, you know what I mean? So maybe the pressure, I don't know. But anyways, I'm just telling you guys where my mind is at when it comes to competing. 15 pounds of muscle is not easy to put on. Honestly, I'm not even sure if in a year I'll be able to do that, but I would like to at least make sure I'm bulking for like a whole year, and then kind of see where I'm at, and then kind of make the decision. So, but those are the two shows that I'm looking at. Besides that, it's been great so far. The last 4 months or so, I've just been kind of mentally resetting, kind of mentally getting back into the swing of things. And not that I'm prepping, but I am very zoned in at the moment. My bulk just started. We started like, today's Friday, we started on Monday. So Chris sent me the plan. I'm eating so much freaking food, is ridiculous. Well, not that it's ridiculous. It's like 36. I'll make a video on this, but it's right now off the top of my head, it was around 3,600 calories. So and there's like, it's not like much fun foods. It's like, you know, actual like chicken and rice and like meats, and you know what I mean. So that's always hard to do. But until my body gets used to it, I'm sure I'll be hungry soon enough. And that's kind of everything that's been happening, really. That's pretty much it. Today I'm just gonna show you guys my workout. I'm still deciding on what the split is going to be for the next few months, but today is gonna be a chest and back workout. And my camera ended up dying. Well, not dying, it just stopped recording because it gets overheated. That's something to look into, but in the meantime, let's do this voiceover because I don't really have a choice. I actually enjoy doing this. I haven't done this in a long time, so I'm glad I can see myself and then give you the tips, because, you know, I'm already kind of done with the work. I'm at home just editing the video, but I can actually give you tips as opposed to just me trying to talk while I'm doing the exercise. That's a lot harder to do. So calves, we've been doing about 3 times a week. I don't have a particular day. I kind of just sprinkle them around. Sometimes honestly it ends up being more, just because I treat it as one of those things where it's like you have to hit it often, or else they just don't grow. Personally, for me, I need to hit them like 4 to 5 times a week. But right now, I'm just kind of making sure that I'm hitting those 3 because I do tend to forget. So the main goal here is to don't go too fast. You know, just pause at the bottom and focus on getting that stretch. So we started today's chest workout chest and back workout with push, or with like a pushing movement. I usually do it the other way around, but because I've been trying to prioritize just getting stronger at this particular movement, that's why I've been kind of putting it first. So this is we did about two sets of just try to hit 10 reps. Unfortunately, we didn't hit the 10. We got to 9 reps if I'm not mistaken, and I'm trying to go up in weight, but for me, I'm trying to hit 10 reps with this weight first before I go up to the 125s. So if I can hit 10 reps with 120, then that gives me the okay to go up to 125. Then I will go and do 6 reps and then try to keep progressing on that until I get to 10. Then I can go up to 130s, and that just takes a few weeks. So that's kind of my approach to building strength. And strength in that particular movement, my approach is a little bit different with other stuff. And honestly, strength is not my main priority, but the dumbbell press is something I've personally just wanted to get better at. So that's kind of what I've been doing. So we moved on to a lat or upper back exercise, I should say. And this one right here is such a humbling exercise. If you guys ever done the Arsenal T-bar row, my God, like I feel so weak doing this, but it's great for your upper back. And I decided to go with the chest supported because I'm trying to take pressure off my lower back. Every rowing movement, if you're doing it, just bent over, will take a toll on your lower back. So I'm trying to just kind of limit that to one movement for today, and engage my back without messing up my lower back, because I have legs in about 48 hours from now, and I need to be okay for that, and then I have to do back after that. So yeah, this is just part of programming, making sure that you're selecting exercises that won't break you, and this is just a way to do it, because this back needs to get better, but also there's not enough days in the week to do everything you want. So that's why I've been kind of picking those exercises. Up next, we're going into a chest movement. So we're going from a chest to back again. This one is a fly machine, the Arsenal incline fly. If you notice, all the movements are kind of for upper chest, and that's one of my big things that I need to work on. I've always really needed to work on, but just making sure that I'm not developing my lower chest even more. My issue is, I need to be more proportionate in that sense. So that's why I keep picking the incline stuff. And honestly, Arsenal makes some really good stuff. I love this incline fly. On this one, we went for about 3 sets of 15 reps. Nothing too crazy and not too heavy. If you notice, I'm trying to calm down slow. I'm trying to pause at the top and at the bottom, making sure that I'm getting a good stretch and getting a good squeeze. Now, a quick tip when it comes to chest in particular is that rotation of the shoulders. You need to be able to retract and depress the shoulders. And when you come up, thinking about kind of pushing yourself away from your hands and kind of into the pad will help you activate your chest a lot more. And this song right here, if you guys are watching Dandadan on Netflix or Crunchyroll or something, I don't know why I love this freaking song. I just thought it was hilarious, and that's kind of what I've been listening to here and there. I don't know what it is about that song in particular. I think it's hilarious. At least in that one particular episode, if you guys are watching. But anyways, don't sleep on anime music. It's probably one of the best hype up music you can use for the gym. And up next, we are moving on to another lat exercise, or another back exercise, I should say. This one is a little bit more lat focused. So the other ones, the last one we did was more upper back, and then this one is a little bit more lat focused. So if you ever designing your workout for the day, for back in particular, it's usually you're thinking about either something that's targeting your upper back or something that's targeting your lats. That's kind of the main things that you should focus for your back. There's directors too, but you can kind of use deadlifts and back extensions for those. But that's kind of the principle of picking different back exercises. I usually like to, if it's a full back workout, I'll try to do 2 upper back and 2 lat biased movements. This one in particular, we are doing 2 sets. We are going heavier because we are eating more now, so my body can handle the extra weight. My joints are cushioned, so this is the time where I kind of focus on really trying to build some strength. Not that that's my main goal per se, but I do take advantage of the fact that I'm eating more and I'm have more energy. So we ended up doing 2 sets of 8 reps on this one. The main goal here is to just not bounce the weight. Make sure that you're controlling it, your back is neutral, that you have a solid stance. The better the stance, the more stable you will be, and the more power you can generate. I love doing this 3-point stance. If you notice, my 2 feet are together, close to each other. They're aligned, and then just one arm on the dumbbell rack, because that position really activates your obliques and just helps you target your lats. And for the last exercise of the day, well, for back at least, we ended up doing a seated cable row. Haven't done this one in some time, but I like to alternate here and there, mostly because my back was kind of sore. Luckily, I don't have any joint issues at the moment, but I'm always so careful about that. Like, as soon as I start feeling some sort of soreness, I'm like, okay, I need to, kind of adjust and make sure that my body's recovering well. So if you're pushing more weight, or if you're pushing harder in some sort of way and your food is up, the next step is to make sure that you're not getting injured. So plan your workouts accordingly and don't just overdo it. Ronnie Coleman could row 500 pounds twice a week. I don't think I can do that, but if you can, hey, by all means, go for it. So we did just 3 sets of about 12 to 15 reps, if I'm not mistaken. Just kind of the end of the workout, I was kind of shot at this point, just making sure that I was squeezing. And we ended the workout with some ab crunches on a decline, to be exact. We did about 3 sets to failure, and honestly, I barely got to like 12 reps at like one set. If you notice, the way I'm doing abs is I'm like really controlled. I see people doing abs wrong all the time, so these are the best tips I can give you for abs. So first off is make sure you're getting a stretch by extending your spine. You have to tuck in your butt and think about closing the gap between your ribs and your hips while you're exhaling hard through your mouth. Notice how I'm not going all the way up. I'm kind of coming like halfway up, making sure that I'm actually using my abs and not everything else. Most people start using their lower backs, their hip flexors, and their abs are like the last thing to activate. And make sure that you're hitting your abs correctly, because it does make a difference on stage and in general, having developed abs. It's not just about veggies and cardio. So this room is where the magic happens, I guess. So they recently opened up this closet and turned it in. Well, they're in the process of turning it into a posing room. So far they just have this mirror, and they're still got to install a light on that side over there. I don't know why that one's not working, but I don't know if you can even see that. It's still like, but anyways, yeah, this is kind of where I've been doing posing, just practicing. So kind of have to practice after every workout, to be honest, just because posing is a big thing. The back pose, I think I have it down after Steve kind of fixed it for me, and I actually remember all the cues that he told me. But now it's the front pose. Something about, I don't know what it is. I always hit it differently, so that's why we gotta practice it. So I know this is the second, I guess, physique update, but I think it's a big difference post-workout, when you have a pump and stuff, then first thing in the morning when you're like flat, no food in you or drinks in you. So just wanted to make that comparison. It's always a big difference. You'll never be as big as your pump, unfortunately, but that's kind of the time that you really have to practice your posing, because if when you're on stage, you don't just go without pumping up. You do some sort of exercises before you go on stage, so you just kind of want to mimic that. And right now, this is kind of honestly, I feel like I'm pretty chubby at the moment, but I feel really good, actually. This is the healthiest I've felt while maintaining this much muscle, which I've been enjoying this process. So we are done with the workout and currently having the post-workout meal. And I'm still in the gym parking lot, and people just ask you if you're leaving or not. So, but today's post-workout, the post-workout of this bulk right now is 2 scoops of protein, a bagel, an apple, and some jam. So this is just what I'm eating right outside the gym, because if I wait until I get home, I don't get to my meals. So I'd rather just eat right now, eat when I can, and just make sure I finish all the meals. Right now I'm eating 6 meals a day and 5 on my rest days. The only difference is just I don't have my post-workout meal when I don't work out. So that's pretty much it. So right now, the goal is to, we're not trying to put on weight per se. We're trying to get bigger and we're trying to get better. That's the main priority. Now, if the weight doesn't go up, that's fine because I'm already pretty heavy. The heaviest I've ever been has been 226. That was like a year or two ago, I think. And it was like a sloppy 226. So right now I'm 225, and that's great because, you know, I look way different than last time. So for now, the goal is to just kind of like grow without getting fatter. So just kind of recomp, just getting bigger and getting leaner at the same time. And hopefully maybe we can you know, step on the stage late next year, maybe. That's what I'm thinking. But maybe, who knows, my body might respond better and I might, you know, change my mind. Or yeah, so there's a show that I'm looking at. It's a new show that they just started this year. It's in New Jersey, and I forgot the name of it. It's end of the year. I think it was November, if I'm not mistaken. So it's after the Olympia, which would qualify you for next year, for 2026. Very tempting to do, but it's just, I need more time. Like, after that last show, placing 15th, you know, the last two shows, I'm placing 15th, which is not the greatest feeling, honestly. I'm pretty upset every time I see that number, and I'm like, fuck. So, I don't want that to happen again, and I need to work for it. So, that's what we're doing right now. Getting my meals in, making sure that every day is perfect in the sense of finishing all my meals. Now, I'm trying not to eat outside the plan, but I'm also not stopping myself. Like, if there is a cookie in front of me, I'm gonna have a bite out of it, but I'm also not trying to finish the whole cookie, if that makes sense. So that's kind of where I'm at, where I'm like trying to have some sort of balance. That's my balance. Also because I'm eating so much food, I'm full. It's hard to eat anything else that's not in the plan. So that kind of helps. Other than that, I'll make a full day of eating maybe in the next one. Or maybe, I'm not sure. Next video, I already have the next video planned out. It's gonna be a chest workout, I think, if I'm not mistaken, with someone. Never had him on YouTube, but you guys have seen him in my Instagram. I look like a little kid next to him, so that's gonna be fun. And other than that, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking with me if you have been watching these videos. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.